before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that I'm giving away a Fennec body once the channel reaches 140 subscribers. So if you want to have a chance at if you want to have a chance at the Fennec, subscribe to my channel and comment down your username below. Well, see y'all. What's up, you guys? It's me, back with another video, and today this is like a different video, a video that I normally don't do. We're gonna be focusing on how to get out of different ranks. We're gonna go from silver all the way to supersonic legend, okay guys? Focusing on the different mechanics you should know, how to get out of the rank and whatnot. Okay guys? So first we're starting off with silver. Silver, you should really be focusing on how to hit the ball. You shouldn't be focusing on those flashy mechanics you shouldn't be focusing on the flashy mechanics like that. Ignore that, please, guys. You shouldn't be focusing on the flashy mechanic. You should you should be getting familiar with the ball. You should be learning how to hit the ball and get familiar with it. In order to get out the silver, that's my best tip. You should be learning just how to hit the ball, get familiar with the ball. Don't try flashy plays like what I'm doing here. Just focus on hitting the ball. Let's say I'm a silver right here. Look at me. Don't focus on these plays. Don't focus on these sort of freestyles. You should be focusing on getting familiar with a little bit of saves. In my opinion, you should maybe do the rookie and the rookie striker training pack and the rookie goalie training pack. That's what, in my opinion, that's what you should be focusing on. Okay guys? Okay guys, next up we have is gold. Gold, this is where you should be getting the hang of the game. Gold, you should start practicing a bit of aerial mechanics. Yeah, and this is where you go to the aerial training pack. Practice the rookie aerial training pack if you're now starting aerials, and if you're getting familiar, then you can move on to pro aerials. Gold, you should be focusing on flicks, dribbling skills. You should be focusing on your dribbling skills and flicks. And also you should be getting more familiar with goalie defending. Because you in silver, how I said earlier, you might not still don't know how to defend, and you're in gold right now. You should focus more. You should be focusing on your defense as well. Put as much work that you put on offense as in defense. Because let's say if you're the only one back. You don't know how to save. That's gonna be an easy goal for the opposing team. Okay guys? It's gonna be an easy goal for the opposing team. So focus more on defense than you did in silver, okay guys? Okay guys, now we got plat. Plat is where you get really comfortable with the game. I'm currently diamond 2 right now. Plat 2 and 3, then yeah, as you guys can see, I'm diamond 2 and 2s. In plat, you should be learning how to fast aerial. Fast aerial is basically this. This is fast aerialing. Okay guys, you should be getting familiar with those aerial plays. And also, one thing that a lot of plats refuse to learn is rotations and positioning. You should be learning how to position by now and rotate. Mostly rotations. Let's say the other team does. Look, they just bang the ball. You should rotate more. Let's say, okay, let's say the other team just bangs the ball like this, and you're over here. You have to rotate back. Or if you're done with your play, you also have to focus on team plays as well. If your part is done, rotate back immediately. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. If you just set up your teammate for a shot, you rotate back immediately because you don't know what's gonna happen. The best thing to do is rotate back. I don't know, but the best thing you should do is rotate back Like this is me. This is you on this. This is you on the wall. This is you on the wall. Like you see that you pass the ball mid for your teammate, then you rotate back immediately. Like as you pass the ball mid to your teammates, you rotate back immediately. Okay, now, but let's focus like if you're the one that's getting the pass. Like let's say if you hit the ball, well, you hit the ball. But if you hit the ball in the net, you hit the ball in the net. But if you miss the ball, that's a whole different story. You also have to rotate back. Like, and the other team is probably gonna get more boost on the way they're hitting the ball. So you should kind of boost start them so they could have a tough time of shooting the ball. So like, let's see. Okay, let me just put the ball mid. Like, let's see. I got the ball mid and I miss. Like you take this boost and this boost. You'll boost start them and they'll have like nothing in their tanks. And also, when we get to diamond, I'll show you guys this trick. So, and also focus on this is positioning, okay guys? Positioning, you need to have really good positions. Like you need to know when to go for the ball. Like don't just ball chase all over the place. Like you're probably not even gonna if you ball chase, to be honest. But you have to really have good positioning. You have to also trust your teammates a lot. Because you can't just go in ball chasing, double committing all over the place, and just getting scored on. You gotta also trust your teammates. Okay guys, so now we have diamond. Diamond is where you could focus on a little bit of mechanics. Like diamond, I'm diamond. Like I'm literally diamond, as you guys saw it earlier in the video, like right here. Like diamond is where you should be focusing on ceiling shots and double taps. Like ceiling shots is like the easier way of flip resets. Like ceiling shots is a bit hard to defend. Like you don't know what the opponent is gonna do with their extra dodge. They could go for a fake, they could go for a normal ceiling shot, or they could just pass it to their teammate. You don't know what's gonna happen. So the best way I suggest to do a ceiling is to defend a ceiling shot is maybe just don't let them do it. Like as you see them going up the wall, like one of you should be, okay, this is what's up. Someone should be on the backboard. The other should be challenging up. Then the other should be in like the net. Like so, that's how you defend a ceiling shot. Like ceiling shot, like it's pretty easy to defend if you know how to defend it. Like one, like as I said before, one should be challenging up. The other should be on the backboard, and the other person should be on the, in net. And now double taps. Double taps is kind of hard to defend, but this is the only way to defend the double tapping. Like the easiest way to defend the double tap is by staying on the backboard. Like if you see the opposing team going for a double tap, you should be on the backboard waiting to defend the double tap. And your other teammate should be, see, like let's say like I'm gonna bang the ball to me. Like let's say right here. I can defend that easily. Like see, backboard, staying on the backboard to defend a double tap is probably the easiest way to defend a double tap. If you're literally just clueless and you're in net and the ball just comes banging at you, like you there's no chance you're gonna save it unless luck is on your side and you pre-jump and you save it, or they just get a weak double touch. They just get a weak second touch and you just save it. So that's basically my tip on defending double taps and how to do double taps. Well, double taps, how to do them, you could just, I focus more on the wall. Like because most of the time you don't really get normal double tap setups in game. And if you do, the other team's probably gonna challenge the ball up. Like so if you like see the chance to double tap, like get a booming touch to the backboard. Or you could just pass it to your teammate. Like some diamond players don't know how to receive pass or pass it. So, or you could just pass it to your teammate like I said earlier. In my opinion, the better way is just passing it to your teammate because most diamond players do not expect passes. But you can go for the double touch if you want to, if you like adapt to their skill properly. Okay guys, now we got Champ. Champ is the most toxic rank in Rocket League. Like it's the rank before Grand Champ. Like, everybody's biggest goal is to get Grand Champ. And guys, I tell you why. If you're a toxic champ, this is why you're. It's mainly because it's probably your fault. Like, mainly because you're not trusting your teammate at all. Like, if their teammate missed, you don't know like how hard it is to save it unless you get put in that position. Like, you could be mad at your teammate, but don't get too mad. Cause there's something you might have health issues if you get too mad. Like, I understand if like your teammate doesn't know how to rotate or position properly, or he can't even touch the ball properly. Yeah, I'll understand that. But just if it's your fault, you shouldn't be toxic to your teammate. Most of the time, it's like your fault if you're being toxic to your teammate. Don't not be toxic to your teammate. Like, literally, as I said, champ is the most toxic rank. But you shouldn't be toxic to your teammate. Like, as I said earlier, like, the only reason you're probably losing your games in champ is mainly because of your fault. Mainly because you don't know how to position, you don't know how to rotate, and you don't trust your teammate. You're basically just double committing and ball chasing all over the place. So that's, like, in champ, you should be like getting better at double touches then. Double touches and ceiling shots. And you should be learning the mechanics. Like, you should get mastered them at champ. And guys, now we got Grand Champ. Grand Champ used to be the highest rank in Rocket League, now the second highest rank in Rocket League. If you're a Grand Champ right now, all I gotta say is good job. You probably have like about 1,000 hours in Rocket League. I have around, I don't know, 300 hours in Rocket League. I don't know, can't do the math. Yeah, but if you're Grand Champ, you could just give yourself a clap, applause. If you're Grand Champ, you could just focus on flip resets, kind of. And as I said, like, if you're toxic and you're in Grand Champ, it's mainly because of you. You don't know how to rotate, position, or trust your teammates. Yeah. And you should be in Grand Champ, you should be getting better at passing plays. Like, passing plays, like, almost nobody expects that. Like, in RLCS, you barely see passing plays getting saved. Unless the opposing opponent or a team knows, like, they're gonna go for a passing play. SSG is pretty good at their passing plays. Well, I know SSG kicked Rattles, which is pretty unfortunate, but SSG is really good at their passing plays. And almost nobody expects that. NRG has good passing plays, but the energy is just dropping out now. But passing plays is the thing that you should be mastering and getting better at, Because if you don't have passing plays, you're probably gonna be stuck in Grand Champ for a while. Like, literally, look, I'm right here. Teammate passes to me. Like, let's say I'm right here. Teammate passes to me. Shoot the shot on target. They won't expect it. And that's good placement as well. Lower 90. Yeah, so passing plays and flip resets, like flip reset, like if you want to learn how to flip reset, like you should also know how to arrow. Like, I know I'm in Diamond and I know how to flip reset. I don't know why I'm flip resetting right now. I actually don't know, but yeah. Yeah, but Grand Champs, like the mechanics for flip resetting, like do what I'm doing. Like, you stop for a bit and then jump off the wall. Don't hit the ball too hard or you'll just lose control of the ball. So don't hit the ball too hard. Don't hit the ball like this. Like, you'll definitely lose control of the ball. I don't know how I scored that, but you'll definitely lose control of the ball. Okay, guys, now we got the highest rank in Rocket League, SSL. SSL, you can just do whatever you want in SSL at this point. You can do double flip reset, quadruple flip resets, but the only thing, like SSL, you can pretty much do anything. But if you reach SSL, congratulations. You probably have like almost 2,000 hours in Rocket League. Like about 2,000 hours in Rocket League or more. Like Forky has about, I don't know, almost 10,000 hours in Rocket League. Forky is one of my favorite players in Rocket League. He's really good. But SSL, you can pretty much do anything you want. Like, main people, if you're our SSL, some people like are focusing on to go pro. Well, you have to go for the rival series. You have to get into the rival series. Then you have to like, I don't know, win the rival series. Like I'm pretty sure you do. Just to get into RLCS for regionals. And then if you do really good in regionals, like, I don't know if you're like the top 6 to 7, top 6 to 8 seed in like a region, I'm pretty sure, you'll qualify for world championships or a major. And one thing I have to say if you're a SSL watching this, is that you have to go touch grass.